Hey, what's up, everybody? It is the Black Snake here, and today I'm starting a new series. It's going to be my Gran Turismo 7 series. The game just released, and today I'm going to be doing an online race. As you can see, Race C, it's a daily race. They're supposed to switch them every day. Right now, it's kind of been every week, but either way, we're going to get into this. I did buy a car, the R8 LMS Evo 19, as I show off the car here. Now, I'm not very good at the game. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I'm not the worst driver either. There'll be maybe times that you might doubt that. And I do too, for sure, with some of the mistakes I make. But I really want to learn how to play this game. I really want to get better at a lot of sim racers. Right now, I am playing on controller, and I'm hoping to transition to a steering wheel and pedals here in the future. I'm going to show you my setup. It's something that I got from another YouTuber that I just can't remember their name at the moment, so I do apologize. If I do get that, I'll share it in the description where I got it from. But the community for Gran Turismo is pretty large, and there's a lot of guys out there that will share you their setups to show you what they're racing with to try to get the best car. For this daily race, this R8 is going to be the most popular car. If you check out the qualifying times. Now, mine is not the best qualifying time. I got a minute and 51 seconds. I do think I can go faster than that, but I'm not going to, because they base who your opponents are off of your rating in the daily races, your safety rating, your driver rating, and your qualifying time. So I prefer to be matched up with somebody that's a little bit slower. As you can see in the top right, 151.20, 239. Was my qualifying time. It's a 10-lap race. Got a little bit of time before we jump into it, but I'm going to go ahead and jump forward for that. All right, here we go. So we are starting in 10th place in this race out of a total of 16 drivers. Now, those guys in first, second, third, whatever, we're not competing with them. Right now, we're trying to compete with the guys around us who posted similar qualifying lap times. I think a good goal for this race is to try to finish 1, 2, or 3 places ahead of where we're starting. I think that's going to be our target goal as we're off. We got Kale right in front of us, who has a lot more speed, as we see Ricky Bobby on the right. And we get hit by Fury, who has a lot of speed, who shot up past us, but he goes off the track. So we hit our braking marker there. Junior's a little bit faster as we give him a quick little nudge, but again, Fury on the left just has too much space compared to us. So we're being overtaken as we try to ride the apex. We literally rode the apex. That was probably not the best of turns. But right now we're just trying to find a rhythm as we get overtaken by Joseph the Razor, who loses control off into the wall. And you got Fury again off into the dirt as well. But not far behind is going to be us as we kind of lose the car there on that turn. So we're passed by Reaper, who took 8th from us. We're in 9th. We are up 1 spot from where we started, so not bad. But right now, as a lot of the drivers are kind of falling off here, we're going to do our best to stick with Reaper and try to get within his slipstream. As of right now, we have nobody behind us pressing us, so we can kind of focus on our race, which is what I wanted to do for sure. Again, our goal isn't first place. I don't think we're fast enough to do that. As we brake at the 1 marker, and it looks like we gained a lot of time on Reaper through those series of turns there. Reaper tries to go up high. We're going to stick low. But again, if we can get inside his slipstream, that's really going to help us a lot. So as we're approaching the start line here, we're doing well over 160. I really do like this car, and I do see why a lot of people are using it. It handles the turns very well, and it's really fast on the straights as we kind of slide into this turn here, but we're right up on Reaper's bumper now. I'm going to give him a look on the inside, but I'm not trying to overtake, not at this moment. I'm hoping Reaper has a little bit more pace than me to where I can just kind of ride his slipstream as far as I can. But we hit our braking markers. We're here behind Reaper where we wanted to be. Right now I'm just kind of giving him a look, trying to see if I can make him think that we're going to overtake. And here we go. So this time, that same apex, we hit it a lot better than the first lap. But consistency, that's probably one of my biggest things that I really need to work on, is consistency with racing. So we ride that apex a little bit too deep. But we are still right up on Reaper. So I'm going to jump into a slipstream here. And the benefit of that is, one, we're going to get a lot more speed than what we would normally by ourselves. Last time we reached this series of turns here, we were able to gain a lot of time on Reaper, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, I think we have better handling there on the turn, so we're going to go ahead and try to overtake him. We got him off to our right. We're riding side by side right now. And I'm not going to lie, in those side by side situations, I do get a little bit nervous. But it looks like we both can handle the car there in the turn. As he stays high, we stay low. But we got a car here in the well who's moving really slow. I don't know if he had a penalty or what. We're going to overtake him. And it looks like Reaper's able to do this. Nope, Reaper and him are actually going to battle. So I'm going to see if I can take advantage of this and break away from the two of them. Try to hit our braking point. We're going to not hit that apex as he dives in on the inside, forces us off the track. I don't know how much of it was him or just me not being able to handle the car, but we lose 2 places. We are back in 9th, right behind Reaper, who has a little bit of a distance between us. And it looks like the two of them collide, actually, as he spins out entirely, which throws us off. We're back into the dirt again, in the same spot we were on the first lap. Got to find a rhythm here. We're going to try to get back into it as we're losing Reaper now. Now, we do have those series of chicanes coming up again, and I'm hoping that will help us close the gap. Canal is right behind us, trying to put some pressure on us, but we're going to keep pushing. See if we can separate ourselves here at the chicane. My fear is he tries to overtake us here. As we get bumped, we lose the car, we're sliding into the dirt. We're going to hop back up on the track. He gets a 2-second penalty for hitting us there. But we lose 3 places. We're going to get that place back from Canal, so we'll be in 10th place after we hit the slowdown markers here. Soapman's in front of us. Not sure what kind of speed Soapman has. As he serves his penalty, we're going to pass him. We pass Reaper as well. I don't know if he had a penalty as well. But just like that, we're back in 9th again. So we kind of slide into this corner a little bit too wide. Again, consistency. That's another turn that I have issues with hitting my braking point every single time. And right here again, we're just off in the dirt. So what I'm going to do is use this little runoff way here to get back onto the track. And with that huge mistake, we drop all the way down to 12th. So every time we gain a couple of positions, we end up giving it back. In this situation, we gave up a lot. So I'm not sure what my mistakes are, as I try to brake and I can't hit the marker I want to hit. I'm back in the dirt again. And I'm giving up a lot of time off of just not being able to stay on the track. And if we look off to our right, the Reaper can't stay on the track either. But I do like how they group us together based off of our ratings and our lap times. I think that's a really awesome feature because it seems like these guys around me are similar pace, similar mistakes. I think for the midfield here, the one that will come out on top will be the one who makes the fewest amount of mistakes. And I do realize that, so I really need to find a way to limit my mistakes here as we get back onto the track after the chicane. Reaper's in 12th, we're in 11th, and we got AZ Outlaw way out in front of us in 10th place. So I need to kind of tuck my head here and just see what I can do. If you check my fuel gauge on the left-hand side, bottom left, we're getting pretty close to empty. I think we have maybe one more lap of fuel left in the car. I would like to stretch it to the 6th lap, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that while trying to make up this gap here. Now, a really cool feature with this game, if you haven't noticed yet, is how the time of day is changing. You get so caught up in the race, and this is a pretty long race. Hold the car there from going off into the side. But yeah, it kind of immerses you as you're just driving, you're racing, you got your head tucked down, you look up, and the sun's gone. Like, that's a really, really awesome feature that I'm happy that Gran Turismo added. And again, we struggle with the same turn again and again. But somehow we managed to stay off the dirt this time. We're pushing. It looks like we're catching up to Mr. Outlaw here. It looks like he's struggling to keep the car straight as I'm kind of watching him down there. But probably our favorite part of the track that we feel most confident is going to be right here with the chicane, as we're going to try to hit the brake marker here at the 1. Feeling good, and we closed the gap, so we're pushing right up on his slipstream. And with how much he's struggling, I think we have to pass him. So we're gonna push, and it looks like we're both gonna come in for fuel here. I'm not quite sure where the line was there for the pit lane. I might have got a penalty for that, which will hurt us. So we got to refuel. I'm going to take a risk here and not change my tires. Now, I'm probably not a good enough driver to do this, but I wanted to save a little bit of time to see what places I can make up with the pit lane. Yeah, I get a 3-second penalty because of my mistake. And we slide back into the dirt. We get back on that runoff road there. That's going to help us get right back onto the track and into the action. But yeah, I got a 3-second penalty for crossing that white line, I believe it was, into the pit lane. But we're going to go ahead, sit here, and try to push a little bit harder. So we're trying really hard to hit that apex where we need to. But we're on lap 6 out of 10. We got Canal right in front of us again. So right now, our goal is to chase him down. Right behind us, we got Ben Ballin in 10th. Now, as you can see, it's nighttime here now on the track. We have nothing but track lights, no more sunlight. And again, it really does change the feel of these races, which I really, really like. But we're going to keep pushing here. Alright, so now, as you can see, I'm going to be forced to slow down here because of the 3-second penalty. I don't think the cars behind me are going to catch me anytime soon because of this. As we watch Canal go into pit. So we're going to jump into 8th place because of that. And it looks like it's more than just him in the pits currently. So we are in 7th right now. felt good about that turn. Here is where we struggle. One of the spots anyways. We hit the apex, but we gotta brake a lot more just to get the car to turn around. And we're tucking our head again. And just like that, Ben Ballin passes us. We're going to try to use him as a reference point. Again, we hit the apex, but we ride it. In the apex, we set so far in on the inside of it, it kind of turned the car around. I really got to learn how to take that turn a lot better. But we're going to go ahead and push on him. As we watch, he just has pure speed compared to us. Now, I don't know how much of this is him versus us not changing our tires and him probably being on fresher tires. So it might be harder to stay up with people because of that choice we made. But I really wanted to do and see how that worked out for us and how much we could control the car versus not control the car. I figured this would be a good race to do it, as we got Reaper right behind us. He's closing the gap as well. And you can see we lost Ben Ballin. We just don't have the pace to keep up with him at all. So it does not look like we'll be fighting for 7th place. Or forgive me, 6th place as we pass Ricky Bobby in the pits. But another car that's probably going to come out and have a lot more speed than us, especially if he changes his tires. And there he is. Ricky Bobby's out of the pits right in front of us. So we hit the apex perfectly that time. At least to me it felt perfect. So we kind of went into the dirt there. Part of the track we struggle a lot. We try to take it as slow as we can. We hit the apex. We stay on the track. We gained a little bit of ground on Ricky Bobby. And that right there kind of shows you the type of what consistency can do. And just like that, we're off the track. Kind of put my foot in my mouth on that one. We're watching Ricky Bobby. Love the name, by the way. We're trying to see what we can do. Can we fight for 7th, or will we have to settle for 8th or something further behind? Hit the apex. Hit the apex. We're pushing. I'm starting to notice a lot of the cars start off high out of that chicane. Maybe that might be something I have to do. I'm not quite sure if that's going to give me a little bit of time. I feel like a lot of cars are losing time going up high right away like that. But I could be wrong. We're just trying really hard to get into the slipstream. As we lose the car trying to brake here. Managed to get control of the car again, but they give us a half a second penalty for that, which I'm actually pretty upset about. I don't know if that warrants a penalty, but just like that, there goes our focus again, into the wall this time. And as you can see on the radar there, we got a car here that's about to overtake us. I get over to the right to make room, but I can't stay on the track. And it is Reaper. And there's no point in me ruining his race, which is why I wanted to make room for him. As we go back into the dirt again. And I told you guys, I'm not the best driver. I am far from the best driver that you will ever see. I'm hoping to get there someday, but right now I'm pretty far off. As I get passed by AZ Outlaw, who we get to meet again. Now, I can't blame the tires, because I've been riding in the dirt since the start of this race. So it's hard to say it's the tires. But at the same time, it could have been the tires. Maybe not. But I feel like if I can get a little bit more consistent, then I'll understand a lot more how much the tire wear has affected me. As we hit the chicanes, we're going to keep pushing. At the moment, we got Outlaw behind us, but he is going to pass us once we hit these slowdown markers here on this lap, going into the final lap. And if I remember correctly, we started this race in 10th place, and the goal was to finish in 9th or better. So I got one lap to bring it all together to make up this position, as Reaper actually goes into the pits, which I am shocked. He only has, looks like 8% fuel left. He doesn't need much to finish the race. So yeah, right now, AZ's behind us as well, as we kind of lose the car there. He's going to have a nice little run on the left-hand side of us, but he doesn't take it. I'm not quite sure what happened to him why he couldn't get that overtake. Try to hit the apex. Just about in the dirt, but we get it back on the track. Like I said, we are really struggling with that turn. But we're going to keep pushing here. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Graphically, I don't even think this YouTube video will do it justice. If you get a chance to get your hands on this on the PlayStation 5, it is immaculate. As we check the radar here, it looks like AZ Outlaw is just really far behind now. For some reason, he didn't have the pace to keep battling with us. Didn't put up much of a fight, to be very honest. And it looks like we're just going to coast our way to 8th place, so we did it, guys. Well, yeah, guys, it's Gran Turismo. I do hope you enjoyed the race. If you like the channel, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. The biggest thing is, down in the comments, whatever you think I can do to become a better driver, please let me know. I am willing to take all the help that I can get. And until next time, I am the Black Snake. Peace.